Why, hello and welcome back to another vlog video. Yeah, I know I normally say vlog style, but they are vlogs. First of all, part of my routine, or feeling like it's a routine, I want to apologise for there being no video last week. The simple reason was, me and my partner had our uncle's wedding on the Saturday. Now, with me being at work Monday, Friday, sorry if you're wondering, I was looking at my watch buzzed. And yeah, I've not got on because it's on charge. But it's leading off subject. So anyway, with me working Monday, Friday last week, I didn't really have the spare time at night to record the video. Then Saturday rolled round, we had the wedding, which was amazing. It was a really good day out, really enjoyed it. I was sort of the designated driver, so yeah, I had to stay sober. Not that I'm complaining, but it was interesting. Then Sunday I was just knackered, I had things to do, I had to run around, do other things like get ready for work for the last week. And maybe if I'd thought about it sooner, I should have recorded something on the Sunday when I had a bit of downtime. Try to edit it and upload it and schedule it for Monday and do a wee live video on Sunday apologising and so on and so forth. But I didn't think of that until about 10 minutes ago. So, what happened was, he got no video. That was it. Simple as. There was no upload. So, I do apologise for those that, actually tune in and like seeing my weekly videos for updates and things like that. I do apologise to all of my 3 viewers that do that, but that was just the way it was, if that makes sense. But as you can see, I'm back today. I'm recording this the day before it goes live, so again it's going to be quite short, and let's be honest, my son in my living room is not very interesting. But on saying that, unfortunately my plans for recording in the car when I'm out still aren't working out too great at the moment. I'm still trying different things. So yeah, unfortunately at the moment that's not working out to make anything any better, which is actually a real nuisance because I keep trying new things, think I'll find the solution, then it doesn't work, and yeah, we end up back here. But I'm still trying. So anyway, like I said, the last sort of 2 weeks for the majority of the time, well, I've sort of been in the last 2 weeks I've worked on 3 machines basically, and they all have 2 arms. Well, one's got 3 arms, but we only use 2 because one arm doesn't work, which is the one I've majority been on, which I've really enjoyed. I've been working with a wee guy called Josh, which I get on really well with. He has a good laugh, there's a good back and forth between me and him. There's good banter there, and we worked really well together. It only took us maybe a couple hours. I know that sounds a long time, but given how long it takes to do these things, it only took us a couple hours to really fall into our own roles, if that makes sense, on the machine. He's got bits he likes doing, and I've got bits I like doing, and luckily we sort of work together like that quite well. So that's what we've been doing, and it seemed to be quite a quick process really, because he can run it one man like Josh has done it, and yeah, he done really well on his own. And yeah, so obviously having 2 of us is a lot easier. The other 2 machines I was only really on for a day or 2, if that makes sense. So I can't really say much about them. But the guys I worked with really. I was quite happy working away with them, Again, it's just for example, Peachy was one of the other guys I was working with. He's got a different way of working it than Josh does. But the communication was there again, so it was the work was getting done, well, it was quite easy. But I know I usually go about my powder room, I like my powder room. it was nice to be out of it. You know, it was nice to work with the guys because in the powder room you're usually isolated. You're on your own quite a bit. You know, because it's a one-man room. Which I'm not complaining about. I mean, I do get out because I do the forklift and that now, so I'm out. I do hoppers, I move molds, I do what needs done, basically. And that's all good and well, but then you're on your own when you're in there having, like, do the work in there. Which, and sometimes I enjoy the time on loan because you're basically just, the way I see it is, I compete with myself, if that makes sense, try and better what I'm doing, but you can only push that so far really because the machines can only go at a set speed. But one of the reasons I've not been in there the last couple of weeks is one of the machines in there, the granulator, is basically deals with scrap moulds that we've got. The blades in that have been blunt, so they were taken out and sent away to be sharpened, and we've been waiting for them to be sharpened and returned. And that's caused this big backlog of scrap material. Now, on Friday, just like yesterday, that was fixed. The blades are back, they're reinstalled, it's good to go. And there was talk about maybe halfway through the day on Friday me going in there and dealing with the scrap, which, as much as it was a bit of a, oh well, it looks like me and Josh are, I'll have to go back to Josh being on his own and me dealing with that on my own. I personally was alright with that. I was quite happy because it meant I got my room back and I liked doing the granulating. But the blades weren't fixed until like half an hour before the factory closed, so there was absolutely no point in firing it up to do maybe 15 minutes work to shut it down again, because you've got to give it time to clear the system. So I'm doing overtime tomorrow, which is the day this video goes live, and I might be back in doing the granulating for that shift, which is going to be interesting on its own. Or if there's not enough folk turn up, I'm going to be back out on the factory floor working one of the two machines I've done with Peachy and Josh. And so tomorrow's going to be interesting because I'm normally back shift, where tomorrow I'm actually closer to day shift times, so it's a completely different shift. So yeah, we'll see how that goes, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it, if I'm honest, because to be fair, I actually really enjoy the work, you know, the folk I work with and things like that. The work's not exactly hard going, but it's better than sitting on my arse bored out of my mind all the time, where the folk I work with, they make the difference as well, because you can have a laugh with them, things like that, you know, there's good banter with everyone, so that's brilliant. We work together, you know, we get, I don't want to say we get complacent, but we get comfortable with each other, you know, like, try to give an example, if there's a job somebody really particular doesn't like, for whatever reasons, you know, is, we try and accommodate that, so they're not stuck doing a job they really dislike. So there could be a job I really don't like doing. I can't say there is, I don't mind any of the jobs I've had so far. You know, like, they might take on the job I don't like, and I'll do the job they don't like because I'm alright with it and they're alright doing the job I don't like. Things like that. So that's always very, very handy. But in saying that, you do need to be trained on all the jobs. You know, like, you can't just ignore doing one part of it, because there is going to be days where you need to do that part of the job, as much as you don't like it. But in saying that, there's always parts you prefer, like I prefer the granulating. And this is where, like, even the supervisors are really good, because they know I like the granulating, so they've basically spoke with me and things like that, and sort of said, well, if you want to do the granulating, on you go. When the machine's fixed, you do that, you enjoy it. Where some of the guys in the place, they really dislike it. So it's like, yeah, I'm happy with that, that suits me, that's hence why I'm back in there. As well as other reasons, I think, but I can't. I'm not going to speculate on that because it's not my place. So, yeah, that's all good and well. I'm quite happy to be back in my wee room and doing my job, you know, especially the bits I like. And, yeah, so that's about it for work, really. I mean, there's not it's not a really exciting job where I'm going to have something every week that's going to make the videos really exciting and things like that. And I know they get boring because I'm sitting in my living room and every video so far talk about work. I mean, I'm on like week 10 and it's like been the same thing just about. I mean, apart from changing from the powder room to the machines or the factory floor, you know, it's been the same thing every week. I understand that. I know it's not the most exciting for viewers, it's not the greatest, I apologise for that, but I can only do what I can do. But I am hoping to sort out the other side of the recording so I can actually get stuff a wee bit different and make it more exciting for you again. You know, like, even if that means getting my other cameras back because they're still out on loan just now, and if you see this, my good friend that has my cameras, that's not a knock, I've just, you know as well as me, we've not managed to arrange actually meeting up to sort them out. So, there's that side of it. And, yeah, that's about it really. I mean, Nico's decided he's going to abandon me now. You know, he's been sitting bugging me all day. You know, I've been trying to do stuff like laundry, things like that for work tomorrow, and he's deciding, screw you Dad, I'm off. You know, the one time I thought he'd be here and make the video a bit better, you know, nope, he ran away. So, as was. But no, I am trying to think how to make the videos better, so if you've got any ideas, leave a comment and let me know. Just don't say, do it in the car because I'm already trying to do that and it's not working at the moment. But, that is on the horizon of something I want to do. So, like I was saying, I'm quite interested to see me getting overtime tomorrow, you know, like, I can't really blame the company for being the way they are because it's my first time doing it. It's like, basically, if I fail at turning up tomorrow, like, if I just don't show, that's it. It's really difficult to get back onto being allowed to do overtime because, you know, a lot of the time there's a lot of people want to do it, and, you know, if you're going to put your name down and not show up for it, you know, there's always other people who want to do it. I mean, once you've been there for a while and they see, like, you're going to turn up 99% of the time, and there has to be something wrong for you not to show up, then they're a bit more lenient with you. But, as it's my first time, I really need to, like, show up for it, which isn't. The only thing that's a bit of a bugbear is it's an earlier shift than what I'm used to, but that's not a big problem, I'm happy with that. You know, it just means, in theory, I'm going to have more of my day to myself, you know, because I'm starting early in the morning and finishing sort of in the afternoon. So that's all good and well. But I've not got too much more to really say at the moment. I mean, an update on the bike might be an idea for you, because some of you know I'm trying to get a new bike. Well, in some retrospect, I'm getting a bit more of my kit rebought for it, because for those that have been on my channel for a while, you just know that I got wiped out on the CBR last year, I think it was, and obviously a lot of my kit was ruined when that happened, which, these things happen, you know. So now that I'm getting a new bike again, I'm starting to rebuild. Like, I didn't want to jump out and start buying leathers and my helmet and things like that until I was starting to get to the point of getting a bike, because they're expensive to buy, and, well, I wasn't working, I was on benefits at the time, so I didn't really have the money to waste buying it. Where now I'm working, I've got a bike lined up, it's like, right, now's the time to start looking into getting it. But some of my savings, like, for going towards things like getting the bike sorted out, have taken a bit of a knock, because I've got my nephew's birthday and my partner's birthday coming up in just over a week. So I've had to use some of the money to sort out their birthdays. So yeah, but that's not a bad thing. The bike is still there. That's all still sorted out, because I'm not mucking anywhere around. It's not like the guy that's got it, I get on really well with him. He's a good friend of mine, and I'm keeping him up to date to what's happening, and he's happy with that. So that's the main thing, you know. So it's balancing out, really. So it is still happening, it is on its way. hopefully I'll have it by the end of the year, and we can maybe get a video or two with it. But as what is at the moment. If I don't, then I'll be unfortunate. If I do it, then brilliant. I'll be happy. So yeah, I'm hoping it. And then saying that, it's the same cameras I use for the bikes I use in the car normally, so I'll need to get them back for all of that. So yeah, that's about it for this video. It's not a very exciting one. I do apologise, but well, it is what it is. I mean, with all the other thing that's been going on, which brings me back to the video. I was hoping to do this weekend, but again, time's ran out on me. I was hoping to return to doing my vape videos, because I've got new kit for doing it, like my Smok IPX 80, which actually is a great wee mod. So I think that's going to replace the drag for doing the vape videos. And so I'm trying to think how to do that, like introduce it. Like, well, not introduce it, but like, do I make it a season 2 type thing, or something like that? I'll sort that out. But I do have, if I could speak, I'd be doing well. Thanks to Peachy that actually bought me this. It's Signal Vapes, Apple and Watermelon. It's actually really nice. You know, I met up with him down at the vape shop one day, and I give him a lift home a lot of the time from work. So he sort of went, do you want the cash or do you want a vape oil? I went, you know what, do something a bit different, make it a vape oil or vape liquid. Keep the rest of them happy, keep people happy, and they're like, well, not an oil. And he sort of said, well, what flavour do you want? I went, well, randomise it, just choose one at random. And that's one of my favourite brands, to be honest with you. The flavour out of them are phenomenal. And he went, right, well, I'll get you this one. I was like, right, that's fine. Not one I normally depict myself for, like, day-to-day vapes, but I'm going to say I was pleasantly surprised with it. So I was hoping to do a video for that for this week, you know, like the booze and vape review, but unfortunately I'm not, so hopefully I'll be making a return to that soon, and I am sort of making a plan on how to, like, if I do like a season 2 of it instead of just like the season 1, like, try and change it up a bit. I am thinking of a way, like, a season premiere type thing. Bit different. You know, familiar but different. Because I'm really enjoying that. I'm not going to say too much on it just now, because obviously that would take away from the review. But that's what I've said in my reviews. I do vape them for a wee while before I actually review them. That way I've got a good taste for them. So I will say this, if you're local and you like the big clouds and things like that, and you like fruity flavours, I would recommend the Apple and Watermelon by Signal Vape in Livingston, if you're interested in that. But that's about all I can say at this point in time, as that's the plans for the future, like things like that. I do have a few other things I'm not going to say too much on camera that I need to work around, but hopefully that won't be too difficult to do. I just need to try and plan ahead for it. And again, hopefully that'll make some new video content. Part of the reason why I do the overtime is to get stuff to make these videos. And on that note, I think I'm going to end this video there. If I don't choke to death first. And hopefully, all going according to plan, I'll see you all next week. Which I'm trying to decide if I've got anything that should be scheduled for next week. I don't know. Possibly there'll be stuff again, but possibly not. I can't remember when I last uploaded that. It wasn't last weekend, the weekend before, I think. So no, it won't be next weekend if my calculations are right. So I'll try and have something different for that week apart from just the vlog, unless I can actually do a vlog separate from this. But in saying that, I'm going to end that there. If you can hear beeping in the background, that's my tumble dryer saying to me that the clothes are now dry. Go and fold them, because that's got my work uniform for tomorrow in it. So anyway, As always, if you made it to the end, thank you very much for watching. If you've got any ideas of what you'd like to see in any other videos, drop a comment down below. I do try and respond to all comments. If you're not, don't forget to subscribe and hit the wee bell icon for all notifications for all uploads. And if you'd hit that like, that thumbs up, thank you very much. And until next time, peace!